I am Carly Slender. I own Flower LA. It is a bi-coastal floral design company, and we specialize in doing a lot of fashion and lifestyle brands and events. I started in 2009 out of my apartment, and I would do daily orders, and I got these flowers from a wholesale market that had really inexpensive flowers. So I was trying to arrange them in a way that was a little bit more upscale and a little bit more artistic, which you can see behind me. And so these kind of became inspirations for my book called The Flower Chef, which will be out next year, that just shows the average person how they can do arrangements in their own home using my tips and tricks. I started doing some online contributing to websites, and thank you to Ashley. Now I'm doing 1-minute tips on apartment therapy, so you should check those out. After doing those daily orders, we naturally started doing weddings, and so a lot of them were a little bit of non-traditional ones like Alice in Wonderland and Woodsy. We did one at the Natural History Museum, but overall, people really just want beautiful things. And so even though I love a good theme, mainly what we do are just pretty flowers for weddings and events. I always try to have some sort of modern twist to it, a little bit of mark. And one of my favorite things is that we do floral sculptures. So I did a life-size guitar, and the McDonald's one was for a gallery opening. We did Timberland's logo a few weeks ago in New York. Thank you, Julia and Ariel. I don't know how you did it. So normally I say we book the job and then figure out how to do it, and that is how I really work in life and business. So we get some jobs, and then my freelancers are just like, what have you done to us? But we pull it off. We started doing floral crowns, very trendy. This was at Coachella, where people would make their own floral crowns. So I came up with this a few years ago, but it kind of took a little while to take off, like most things. Sometimes it just takes a little bit longer than we planned. We had done an event for My Little Pony, and I saw that kids love doing flowers. So I started a sister company called Flower LA Junior, where kids can arrange and create flowers for birthdays and holidays, and boys love flowers too. It's a gender thing, but they do. So we had also a pop-up a couple years ago. I would love to do another one. I work out of the flower marts in both LA and New York, so this was kind of a taste at a retail shop, so it was a lot of fun. One of the most popular things I do are floral classes. I teach them in New York at Brooklyn Brainery and also at my studio in LA. So with the whole DIY movement, and especially it's good for my book, I teach people on a monthly basis, kind of. Because most of the designs that we do are for my clients, I will participate in editorial photo shoots. This allows me to have kind of an experimentation and kind of do what I want to do for my own self-expression. And so that bouquet was a tea leaf bouquet. It's probably like one of my famous ones. And that was just tea leaves stapled together, spray painted white. And this was in Joshua Tree. And so those are kind of things I do on the side. Right now, though, especially expanding to New York, we do a lot of fashion, as I mentioned. And in January, we had our first simultaneous bi-coastal event for Gap for their spring collection. And so we had a terrarium bar set up, and we did the floral crowns for the mannequins and all the flowers. So it was a lot of fun, and it actually was been a real blessing to my business that I can work in New York and LA, because that's a big draw for clients, that they can just come to one floral design place and we can do it all. For more masculine brands like John Varvatos or Perry Ellis, they do not want flowers. So we do a lot of greenery, and it's fun to match kind of their brand and their messages with flowers. There's a lot of thought that goes into that. This was for Honeywell for Super Bowl, so I was more concerned with the teams that won for their colors, and it worked out well. When doing or concepting for events, I try to give my clients a couple options, something traditional and then also non-traditional. So for this is for the Clean Air Awards. We used car parts that we got from a junkyard and built 10-foot floral sculpture for that. We're doing a lot more fragrance displays, so this was for Lucky Brand, and of course for them it's flirty, it's feminine, and so their flowers and displays kind of match that. So that's kind of what I do, and we also try to give back. I will donate flowers to hospitals or women's shelters, and I speak at high schools doing kind of mentor programs there. So it's a little bit about what I do, and thank you all for coming, and please follow me on social media. Thank you.